You can't scroll social media or turn on the TV without seeing their faces. Yes, we are talking about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, or as one of our producers says, Uncle Trav and Aunt Tay-Tay.
That's the younger generation right there. Yes, it is. So why can people get enough of their relationship, and what can we learn about our own lives by following along with their love story? Well, clinical and sports psychologist Dr. Jonathan Fader is here to weigh in. We need you. We are listening.
I'm here.
Yeah.
So tell us, why is the entire country so obsessed with this beautiful couple?
Well, let's just start with Taylor Swift. When have we seen a cultural phenomenon like Taylor Swift? Right, so all eyes are on her to begin with. But then you think about this. You know, as humans, we're all looking for a story. We want something to believe in. You know, the UK, they have royalty. We don't have that in the US, right? But celebrities like this become our royalty. They become these kings and queens, these princes and princesses. And this is the story of two kingdoms coming together, quite literally, right? Chief's kingdom. And so there's this sense of we want to be inspired and we want to escape and believe in something, and they're giving us this opportunity to do so.
Hope.
We've also seen Taylor have a lot of relationships that haven't worked out. Like, as a girl, you know, you're just cheering for her sometimes. But she has had a lot of strong negative reactions. The two of them have. And people have been saying it's triggering. Taylor calls them the dads, Brads, and Chads.
Yes, yes. We've all heard that line. Look, I think at a fundamental psychological level, when we see people like this, we compare ourselves to them. We are always comparing ourselves to others. Look at social media, and everybody's comparing ourselves. The Roosevelt quote, comparison is the thief of joy. It steals our joy to compare ourselves. Now listen, if you're having a strong negative reaction, the person to look at to get the answers from is yourself. Yes. Really asking yourself why. Why are we bothered by a woman having the spotlight? Why are we bothered by a woman who's really strong here, and you know, who with Travis Kelce, who has a huge following, but yet all eyes on her? Why do we get bothered by the camera panning to her rather than a fan? These are questions to really ask ourselves about that imbalance there.
Oh, all right. So, I mean, you know, we're all going to be watching the Super Bowl. She's going to make it there.
Right.
She's going to get a lot of airtime. And to your point, there's no middle ground. They're either loving this relationship or they are so turned off by it, frustrated, angry. You say look within. So let's say you're one of the people who's really just not having it. What are the steps? other than call
Spoken
you
like a doctor. What are the steps?
Other than call you and say I need an appointment because clearly there's something wrong.
Well, let's go to Urban Meyer, a football coach that we all know. What he says is, when you're furious, get curious. And this is good advice for life in general. When you get mad, get curious about yourself. Why are you mad? So I'll say, look, what I do in these situations, what I do with the coaching clients I have and the people, celebrity or not, is I say, let's see what we can look to get inspired. And there's a lot to get inspired. You can focus on those negative things, everybody can, but yet we can all see there's a lot of modeling that's happening here that's really positive.
And it's also bringing families together. I love how dads and their little girls are now talking about football.
Two things here I think are take-homes. One is, I would say, you know, yes, viewership with young women has gone up as a result of Taylor. And I have two girls, I have two daughters, and we've always watched football because I had my time with the New York Giants. But when I sit there with them, they're inspired by this. They want to watch more. So there's some modeling, some changing in kind of gender dynamics, and that's, I think, wonderful for people to come together. But the second thing, and Jen was talking about this, Dr. Jen was touching on this. Look, these are two people at the top of their game. And we can learn from the way, I believe, that they're sacrificing. They're sacrificing for each other. They're putting aside their strength to be able to support each other. How can we do that in our relationships, friendships? How can we be strong, but also make room for a powerful other person? And I think we all grow in that way.
I love it. I mean, we could listen to you all day long.
All day long.
Dr. Jonathan Fader,
It's such a pleasure to be here with you all.
psychologist extraordinaire. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.